Continuing their bombardment of Gaza overnight, an Israeli airstrike reportedly hitting a refugee camp, killing at least 47 people. That is according to Palestinian health officials. I want to bring in NBC's Jay Gray, who's on the ground for us in Tel Aviv. If we will, Jay, I want to dig into the strike in the refugee camps, causing across-the-board mass casualties, like the one we just mentioned, and the IDF now being criticized for it. How are they responding?
Yeah, and not the first time that they've been accused of striking a refugee camp. This time it's the Al-Maghazi refugee camp in central Gaza. Dozens killed, again, according to the Hamas-run Ministry of Health in Gaza. Many more injured. What the IDF says is that they are, and I'm quoting here, reviewing the circumstances surrounding the explosion. So they've made no real comment on what has happened. What they continue to say, as many civilian structures have been damaged or hit, is that they are explicitly targeting Hamas leadership, operational structures. They're looking for command centers, and they continue to point to what they call evidence of tunneling underneath hospitals and underneath communities and areas where Hamas is working out of heavily populated civilian communities, and saying they are striking where Hamas is. So they understand that public perception seems to be shifting as a result of the civilian hits. But to this point, they continue to carry out what they say are very important strikes to cripple and eventually eliminate Hamas.
In this surprise visit that the Secretary of State made in meeting with Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas, he praised Abbas for tamping down tensions inside the West Bank. That being said, I know IDF security forces overnight arresting 34 people who are wanted throughout the West Bank on suspicion of involvement in terror activities, 18 of them belonging to Hamas. Talk more about this.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. The West Bank is a dangerous and progressively more dangerous area right now. The IDF has more than doubled the amount of arrests in that region since October 7th. Close to 2,000 people have been arrested. We know that they say that they have arrested people as part of their counterterrorism effort in the area. They believe that there is a West Bank faction of Hamas that is working actively within the West Bank. They've confiscated weapons and ammunition there. But we should also point out that many Palestinians in that region have said that they have been abused by police and IDF in the area, that they've been arrested with no crime committed. And so the tension continues to bubble over in the West Bank. And it's an area that a lot of people are watching very closely.
All right, Jay Gray for us. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it.